To begin, come into downward facing dog. So popping right into likely your first down dog of the day. Spread the fingers wide. I love taking the feet as wide as my sticky mat, often for my first dog, generously bending the knees. Feel into the hamstrings, and if you like, take the seat, the booty from side to side, so over to the left and right. Let this be a bit of an exploration before finding your more formal dog alignment. So when you're ready, taking the feet hip width apart, making sure all 10 toes are pointing forward. Take a look at your toes. Bending the knees generously. Lengthen your tailbone to the space where the back wall meets the ceiling. Press into the knuckles. Find a really long spine. Bend the knees even more, almost like your knees are going to touch the mat. Send the seat high. And then you can straighten the right leg, the left, and pedal through the legs a little bit more. Slowly step or stroll to the top of the mat. Find a flat back, feet hip width and parallel. Press the hands into the shins. Send the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Crown of head points directly towards the floor. Let's do that again. Inhale, pressing into the shins, rolling the weight to the balls of the feet. Half lift. Exhale, melt. Soften behind the knees. Maybe slide the hands down the backs of the calves. Last time. Your in-breath creates this spinal length. Heart shoots forward. Shoulder blades squeeze on your back. Down and back. And then exhale, surrender. Inhale, this time circle the arms down, around, and up. Greet the day, whatever stage of your day you're in. And then exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Bend the knees generously. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to a plank position. Your choice to lower down in one straight line, chaturanga, or like me, drop the knees, shift the weight forward, pull the heels into the seat, and take this modified chaturanga that's really good for building strength, so you can actually do the pose with integrity. Inhale, baby cobra. Fingertips are directly under the shoulders. Press your toenails into the mat, lift the kneecaps. Little extra breath here, taking some time in our low back strengthening. One more breath. Good, and then exhale, child's pose. Deep breath in and out. Let your next in-breath initiate the movement to come up to all fours. Let your next exhale initiate pressing back into downward facing dog. So remembering these sun salutations, these movements are really just about us finding our internal barometer, ability, metronome to link breath and movement in our own unique way. Super deep inhale in your downward facing dog. Maybe micro bend the knees. Think of the low back and the sits bones widening. As you breathe out, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Hands press into the shins. Shoulder blades kiss behind the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands through to prayer at heart center. Pause. Inhale, soften behind the knees as you reach the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, bend the knees deeply to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back. Your choice, plank or that modified chaturanga push-up. I love this adaptation because it is strength building. Notice how my heels are pulling towards my seat. I shift my body weight forward, zipper from my xiphoid process. That's the space below your bra, all the way to the navel, and then lower down with control. Baby cobra. Kneecaps off the mat. Maybe lift your palms off the mat to test your low back strength. Make sure you're really here in this cobra. Steady breathing, using your low back muscles to support you. Exhale, child's pose, just for a moment. This time right back to downward facing dog. Feel into the spaces of the body that have already opened up for you. Seal the lips and make sure you're firmly just breathing in and out of the nose. Maybe invite the breath to take on an audible quality. Slight constriction at the back of the throat. At the bottom of your next exhale, step, walk, stroll to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Little different this time. Big toes touch. Come into chair pose, Utkatasana. Sinking the hips low, spinning the pinkies in so your shoulders widen, biceps firm into the shoulder socket. Once again, zipper up from the xiphoid process, that space right below your bra, all the way in the center of the body, all the way to your belly button. 3 more breaths here. We're building heat. Sink the seat a little lower. Look down at your knees and see if you can see your big toes. If not, lean the weight back into the heels even more. 1 more breath. Good. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, widen the feet so they're hip width apart again so you can fold, surrender. Nice work. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank. This time, choice to just press back into dog. Otherwise, take chaturanga and upward facing dog. If you do the modified version, of course, take cobra, just like we did before. Yogi's choice. Use this dog once you arrive to recalibrate the breath. Slowing the inhales and exhales down, striving to make the inhales and exhales equal in length. Bend the knees deeply in your dog once again. Widen the sits bones towards the ceiling. Press the chest towards the thighs. Think of something you are deeply grateful for about your body in this moment. Your ability to breathe, your ability to link breath and movement, your ability to be in a downward facing dog, to do a forward fold. At the end of your next exhale, step, walk, or stroll to the top of the mat. It's a good day when you can move your body. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Reach up. Exhale, draw the hands through prayer at heart center, thumbs to sternum. Exhale completely. Inhale here. Just holding Tadasana, mountain pose, hands at heart center. Exhale all the way. Soften the backs of the knees. Take a deep breath in and out. Soften behind the knees. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, melt, fold forward. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank pose. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg. So careful, left leg, pay attention, up and back. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to right elbow, cross the body. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale to the left elbow. Good. Left leg up and back. This time step through to center. Inhale, Circle open into warrior two. Adjust your feet, adjust your stance. Front heel bisects back arch. Bend deeply into the front knee. Reach forward to go back. Reverse warrior. 2 deep breaths here. Exhale, side angle pose. Left elbow to the thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Or if you want to take the hand to the floor or the ankle, roll the chest towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Option to play with a half bind. Right hand reaches behind you. It can just stay on the low back or hold the inside of the left thigh. Keep rolling the chest open, pressing down through the back heel. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana, so straighten the front leg. Big side body stretch back. Exhale, triangle pose. Heel toe the back foot in. Shift the hips to the back of the mat. Reach the left fingertips forward. Left hand to the shin or a block. Lengthen the tailbone towards the back heel. Invite the belly button in. Spiral heart to ceiling. You can look forward or even look down. Huge expansive breath, pressing down through the toes and the heels, sucking up through the arches of the feet. Drop the right hand to the hip. Grab a block if you have one, otherwise just hand navigates forward to the pinky toe side of the foot, half step forward, rising into Ardha Chandrasana. You can keep the hand on the floor or play with hands at prayer. Really flex that back, right foot. Find an energetic line, heel to crown of head. One more huge breath. Exhale, standing split. Hands come to the floor. Reach the right leg up in space. Crown of head to the ground. Back of neck long. Chin into chest. We're going to step all the way back into Skandasana. So face the long edge of your mat. Crisscross the hands and bend into the back right knee. Skandasana. Hold or anchor the right knee back with the right elbow and reach the left hand to the sky. Nice. Bend the elbow and reach the arm up. Left hand touches right. Once again, left arm up. Bend the elbow. Open the chest. Reach the left arm up. And left hand touches right. Little clamshells. Last one. Juicy shoulder opening. Listen carefully. Find Skandasana in the left leg, so bending the left knee just for a moment here. This time just kind of shift the weight forward and back. And now walk the hands to frame the right foot, so coming in now to downward facing dog, facing the back of the mat. Your choice, Vinyasa or just whole dog, skip it. Slow the breathing down, lengthening your inhalations and exhalations. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, take the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, left elbow, shoulders over wrists. Core engaged. And knee to right elbow. Nice. Find your flow. Right leg up and back. This time right foot between the hands. Make sure it's your right foot. Cartwheel the arms open with me. Warrior two. Big juicy breath here. Adjusting the legs as you need to. Reach forward to go back. Reverse warrior. So deep bend in the front knee even as you reach back. Exhale, side angle. Elbow to the quad or floor or ankle, left arm alongside the bicep. Relax the left shoulder, spin the heart towards the sky. Slow down your breath. Option to play with the half bind. Left hand comes to the low back and grips the inner right thigh. Roll the chest towards the ceiling, but notice if you found now like the booty's popping out and the belly's splaying towards the floor, draw the navel in. Reverse Trikonasana. Straighten the front leg, heel toe the back foot in, reach back. Exhale, triangle pose. Right hand to the shin, prioritizing length in the spine. Tailbone to crown of head. Expand, melt into the shape. Legs strong, quads firm, upper body soft. Left hand to the hip. Ardha Chandrasana. So using your block, taking a half step forward, slowly coming up. Make sure that back left foot isn't too low or too high, but really in line with the crown of the head. Dip the chin. Option for the hands to come to prayer. Play with your balance. Just like we found in the triangle pose. Pull the navel in, lengthen the tailbone towards the heel. Exhale, standing split. Let everything go. Crown of head towards the floor. Chin into chest. Juicy, juicy hamstring stretch. Your next exhale. Huge step with the left foot. Coming into Skandasana, side lunge on the left. Anchor the left knee back with the left elbow. Reach the right arm up and finding that dynamic shoulder flow. So bend the elbow. Reach the fingertips up. Touch the left hand, little clamshells. Inhale to open. Exhale to round and close. Crisscross Skandasana to the opposite side of the mat, bending into the right knee. This time just rocking forward and back, finding some interesting stretches in the hips and inner groin. Crisscross the hands. Face the front of the mat once again. Frame the left foot. Pop the back heel up once you're safely in that runner's lunge. Now step back, downward facing dog. Your choice. Flow through Vinyasa or find stillness, whole dog, or come into child's pose. Your choice. Recalibrate the breath. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Bend the knees deeply. Allow them to come down and touch the mat. Shift the ankles to the right and your hips to the left, coming down into a seated position. The mudra, ring finger and pinky finger are up and the thumb is out. We're going to practice Chandra Bedana, left nostril breathing. Block your right nostril with your thumb. You can exhale through the left just to begin. And now inhale through your left nostril. Press the ring finger down, hold, block both nostrils, and now exhale through the right. lifting the thumb. Good. Block the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Hold, block both. Exhale right. Finding a rhythm now. So inhaling through the left nostril, perhaps start with a count of 3. Exhaling through the right after a pause for 3. If you can extend this to a count of 4 or 5, by all means. Inhaling left, little pause, block both. Exhaling right. This left nostril is said to activate our right brain, so our creative, non-linear thinking, enabling us to be more flexible, enabling us to see creative solutions that are right in front of us. As you practice here, keep slowing the breathing down, never to the point of strain or discomfort. Just with a gentle focus of lengthening the inhalations and exhalations. In this moment of pause where you have both nostrils blocked, really feel into that. Perhaps also elongating this pause. The yogi said the more space we find between our breaths, the more space we have between our thoughts, enabling us to be less rigid, to have more flexibility, body, mind, and spirit. 2 more rounds. The next time you exhale out the right nostril, allow the right hand to come back in the lap. Index finger and thumb can touch on both palms. Allow the shoulders to get heavy and relax down the back. Take a moment to simply sit, relax, absorb the benefits of the pranayama technique. Stay here as long as you like, or if you have a fixed set time to practice, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Feel into the perhaps increased coherence, harmony in your energy. And committing to have flexibility as you move through this day. Things rarely go as planned. Honoring yourself for taking this time and from my heart to yours. Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you so much for practicing with me and being here all the way to the very end. when you're ready to stop practicing at random, to move out of the shallows and deepen your knowledge through thematic class series, training plans, guidebooks, and Yoga Alliance approved continuing education courses, join me inside the Uplifted membership. With me and our global community, uncover the ancient wisdom of yoga in ways that are personal, practical, and powerful. And if you want to keep watching here on YouTube, this is the class I suggest clicking on next. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.